later. Five and 8 degrees. Well, good morning. It's Monday, and welcome to a chilly, not freezing, but chilly Monday. Talking of chilly, something I'm struggling with is my my wife's food. I don't eat it because it would probably whip me in pieces. She eats everything really, really crazy spicy. Not just like hot spicy, but like so much spice that it would burn your throat out. And like last night, she came in last night. I was sitting down in the lounge on the laptop, reading through some paperwork, and she bought in this little tub of kimchi. Now, for those that don't know what kimchi is, it's like a raw cabbage that's been destroyed and marinated by 4 million types of spice and chili. And I don't know what the marinade is, because it's like sort of a vinegar thing, but it's not vinegar. I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely foul. The smell is like rotten cabbage that's been sitting in vinegar for a month. It's horrendous. And then on top of that, you add a bit of chili. I say a bit of chili, a ton of chili. And last night she was eating that, and it's like, and I'm almost retching at the smell of it. So she finishes that and then gets out her dried squid, I think it is. And again, it's like a dried fish smell, which is not a pleasant smell. So I just don't get it, why everything she eats stinks. Not just smells, stinks. So most nights when she's cooking, she cooks for herself, because I can't eat the food she cooks. Sometimes she cooks food that doesn't have spice in, and to her that's bland and boring and nothing. But I think that's because over the years her taste buds have been absolutely destroyed by all the spice. So the more she gets used to it, the more spice she needs to be able to taste it. And it's just gone on and on and on. So now the amount of spice she sticks in, when I open that kitchen door and she's cooking, it's like, oh God, my eyes are gonna die. Seriously, my eyes start watering and my throat starts burning because the smell is just so strong. And it's killing me. Obviously I'm not going to change it. I can't be around it. I just close the door and go, no, you're right. I say, I'm hungry. He says, well, cook your food. I'm not using the oven. I can't even get in the kitchen. You know, when I walk past that threshold, things just want to burn out my eyes and rip my throat out, let alone stand in there and cook something. God, bloody hell. So yeah, that's a weird segue, that, wasn't it? Chilly onto chilly, from cold onto hot. Strange, that. There's Mr. Boy Racer in his hoodie, in his little Astra, come flying up my arse there. It's amazing, isn't it? They get a hoodie and they think they're in the fastest car in the world. Well, you're not. You're not going to get me speeding, mate, just because you're sitting there in your hoodie flying up my arse. It's not going to work. You can stay there. Oh, look, a plastic pig with a trailer. I've seen that before. Cancer research. I don't know what they do. I think they go to events and things. I suppose it's eye-catching. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm so glad I put that on there. Patrick, don't eat that. Are you trying to throw your things out? Bye-bye. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday the 26th of April. I say that because you would never guess it. I woke up this morning and it was pretty cold, put the heating on and looked on the internet, and apparently today it's going to be between 5 and 8 degrees. 5 and 8 degrees. Now, considering we are well into spring, walking up the garden path of summer and about to knock on its front door, that's ridiculous. Seriously, 5 to 8 degrees. We had hail. Just before I got in the car, it hailed. I mean, I know there's sort of evidence that the sun has been around and it may physically be here, but its essence certainly isn't. It's gone on holiday somewhere. It's unbelievable. We're nearly in May. It should not be this kind of weather. It said on the forecast that tonight we should be having snow showers. At the end of April. Snow. Well, let's look forward to a hot Christmas. Climate. I blame you. My hands did get a little bit cold getting the bin out this morning and unlocking the gate. So it seems definitely true. I don't think the weather forecast is lying or they've got it wrong, Mr. Michael Fish. I don't think he's ever going to live that down. I don't know how many of you can remember the Michael Fish, oh, the weather's going to be lovely, and then this massive hurricane turns up. Oh dear. Never mind. I think weather is overrated, or weather forecasting is overrated. Winds change, climates change, weather formations change, cloud formations change. I think the only way they can predict the weather accurately, and even then it's probably not completely accurate if the wind changes, is like, let's say in London the wind is going in a westerly direction. So all they do about an hour before, they update the weather every hour, is just stick their head out the window, see what the weather's like, and then find out where the direction of the wind is going, and then ring the country where that weather's coming from and saying, what's your weather like? Simple. So in London it's let's say it's sunny, but maybe there's a cloud and a thunderstorm over Calais, so they give France a quick ring. Hello, what's the weather like in Calais? Oh, the weather here is horrible. There is lots and lots of cloud and rain, and we are all getting very wet and very cold. All right, thank you very much. Problem solved. But no, that's just not technical enough. Well, it's technical enough for me. Obviously, no one can plan ahead, but no one can anyway. I mean, everybody knows that Bank Holiday Monday is going to be wet, whatever happens, or Bank Holiday weekend is going to be, hit and miss. So it doesn't really matter what the weather's like because everyone expects rain on Bank Holiday. Other than that, holidays, you just take what you get, don't you? You deal with the situation. It's all bollocks. Oh yes, Game of Thrones. Well, it was on last night, and obviously it was much anticipated, and I very much enjoyed it. And I understand they're setting the scene for different things to happen in different places. I understand that. But I was very disappointed when it ended. Not much actually happened. A couple of people died, and we got caught up on a couple of things about where people were. But for me, on a Game of Thrones scale, it was a bit sort of left, oh, okay, I need more than that. Oh, I see the NHS are out in force again today, complaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Junior doctors complaining about pay again. 6 junior doctors. Not going to make much of a change. Doesn't matter how many placards you hold up. You know, as I said before, I agree they don't get paid enough. But 6 of them standing outside a hospital, getting cold, while the little dance they're doing, isn't going to make any difference, I'm afraid. But somebody told me that apparently my Zippy and George impression is quite good from Rainbow. So watch out for that in a future vlog. That's coming up soon. We'll give that a go, see what it's like. Bit of a laugh, eh? Really, mate? See you later. What an arsehole. Really, mate? See you later. What an arsehole. Don't think it could have been any closer. I mean, after all, I'm doing 40 in a 40. And he was so close I could see the colour of his bloody eyes. Idiot.